Hey Internet, finally news has come out for the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, which has been confirmed to come out October 7th in Europe and October 9th here in America. And to be perfectly fair, they're bundling 1, 2, and 3 of the Uncharted games together. They're not gonna give you the multiplayer game, or at least it's just a single player game. And what they are promising is that they're giving it like the 100% 1080p, 60 frames per second overhaul, and also they're throwing in brand new trophies. And pretty much, if you pre-order the game, you actually also get You get Uncharted 4's multiplayer beta. And also you get some golden, you also get the Nathan Drake pack, which also give you some single player skins, a golden AK-47, a golden 9.2 FS guns, and also if you pre-order through the digital, you also get the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection's PS4 dynamic theme. To be fair, how do I feel about this entire bundle? I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's a bundle in which that I really can't dislike, because to be fair, you were getting 3 really good games for pretty much the price of one. And also on top of that, they are adding in like some brand new things to it. And also finally, people, man, they can't actually stop asking for a Nathan Drake collection. However, this does tend to pose up another problem, because once Nathan Drake, or at least like once Uncharted 4 drops, you can kind of only really see people sort of asking for a Uncharted 4 collection. You know, like maybe this is the time, man, when they'll actually like use that Master Thief collection bundle pack idea and actually bundle all 4 games together and then sell them all off to people. But pretty much in terms of what is going on right now, I really have no problem with it. I mean, I think it's a really good idea, and also to get people ready for the Uncharted 4 game. I mean, like, it really is a good thing. I mean, for most of like the big name, for most of the big named exclusives that have been coming out for PlayStation 4, this is pretty much one of the better. I mean, like, this is sort of like the only reason why they can do stuff like this is because for fans out there who don't necessarily, or at least who haven't owned a PlayStation 4, again, going all the way back to when they first started doing this shit, all right, if they did not own the system previously and then they want to go ahead and play all of these games and then they pretty much really want to get into the series, okay, fine, bundle them all together, which is honestly the reason, man, why I had a problem with like the Last of Us Remastered bundle, because it's just one fucking game, and the same thing that I had for the Tomb Raider bundle, because again, it's just one fucking game. Again, if they're doing that for like a entire bundle, and then they take every single one of like the games like in the collection, and then they do that sort of thing, like, I really have no problem with it. I mean, to be perfectly fair, honestly, really thinking about it like this, it makes way more sense here because, of course, the bundle, it is actually paving its way for Uncharted 4, but it makes less sense for games like God of War 3, Uncharted, or at least like Last of Us and Tomb Raider, because if that's the case and PlayStation Now exists, then what the fuck was stopping them from just taking those games and taking those EXEs and then just popping them up on the fucking PlayStation Store for the PlayStation 4 store and then letting people download that shit? Because really, if it's like a entire collection, I have no problem with that. If it's one single game, I have a problem with it. But either way, though, I really can't keep looking down on this as if it's like, or at least trying to like paint this wave of negativity over it. To be perfectly fair, again, if you haven't played it, go ahead and get it. It's actually really fun. And also, I really do commend them for actually not throwing in the multiplayer modes, because by this point, again, most people, they are just trying to play the games for their story, which honestly, to a lot of people, I can sort of see why they would look at this and say like that it's a bad thing that they didn't throw in the multiplayer, or that they didn't try and find some type of way to actually work it in. But all in all, it really isn't all that bad. I mean, like, again, people are trying to play this for the story. They are trying to get a feel for Nathan Drake as a character. However, I do hope that this doesn't necessarily sort of paint it as a bad thing, and some people that man they actually start to take points off from this because it doesn't have the multiplayer, and that like they may see it as a incomplete experience, because Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3, they both did actually pave the way for Uncharted Online. But hopefully the Uncharted 4 beta does actually sort of fill that gap for people, and hopefully they do what they did for the Uncharted 3's beta, in which that they just sort of just make it public so that if you have PlayStation Plus, you can just download it and have fun. So pretty much that is what I got to say about that. What do you think about it? Tell me in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.